we will start in 5 more minutes. Let other people join. Yes. आपको ये मैं हमें अब स्टार्ट करना है. चलिए आइए. Namaste to all and खुश रहो बिटिया. And today is a very good.
नमस्ते सर.
खुश रहो बिटिया, खुश रहो.
नमस्ते सर.
खुश रहिए.
नमस्ते सर.
नमस्ते. खुश रहिए.
नमस्ते सर.
खुश रहिए बिटिया. So to start
Namaste,
with
sir.
today we Namaste.
Namaste,
To
sir.
start with Namaste, खुश रहो बिटिया,
Namaste, sir.
खुश रहो बिटिया,
Namaste, sir.
खुश रहो बिटिया. Let all come together first today on this occasion of Teachers' Day celebration by Faculty of Agriculture and Veterinary Science, Jayoti Vidyapeeth-Faculty, University, Jaipur.
Namaste, sir.
खुश रहो बिटिया. And this is good that students are here, all of our teachers,
Namaste,
all
sir.
of colleagues, we are here. I will keep on continuing actually. We are gathered here today to celebrate Teachers' Day. And Teachers' Day is celebrated on 5th of September. And today is 5th of September. Every year it is celebrated on this same day. We all know this. Our students know, because they are students since their childhood, I should say, because nowadays the education starts right from the childhood. And we all teachers, being from the teacher community and teacher fraternity, know it very well, this date, 5th of September. And this 5th of September, why only 5th of September? Because this 5th of September is the birth anniversary of Dr. Sarvepalli Radhakrishnan ji, because Radhakrishnan ji was born on this day in a very poor Brahmin family in Andhra Pradesh, Trutwani, in 1888. And I am talking of a man who did a lot for this country. I am talking about a person who was a magnificent and brilliant personality. And not only he was a bright student and a thorough scholar throughout his studies, he was a great philosopher also. He was Bharat Ratna recipient, and Radhakrishnan was also the first vice president and second president of independent India. We are lucky to have such a person in our country who did a lot. And during his tenure as the President of India, from 1962 to 67, his students and friends requested him to celebrate his birthday. And I'm telling you how this day started, how the Teacher Day, Teachers' Day celebration started. His friends and his students requested him to celebrate his birthday, and he replied magnificently, instead of celebrating my birthday, it would be my proud privilege if September 5 is observed as Teachers' Day. And since then, this Teachers' Day is being celebrated. So I congratulate all the teachers on this occasion, and as well as bless the students that along with completing their education, they have to inculcate in them good habits, the habits of being good human being, the habit of giving something back to the community, habit of helping others, and the biggest, the habit of building this nation or nation building. These are, something which is expected from the students who are pursuing their studies. And we, the teachers, have to play a bigger role. And how it will be done? It will be done with under an umbrella. And we all know we have that umbrella, and that umbrella is Jayoti Vidyapeeth Women's University, Jaipur. And in the meantime, few weeks back, there is a National Education Policy NEP 2020. So, my dear students and my dear colleagues, I will discuss in short the highlights of that National Education Policy 2020 on this wonderful occasion of Teachers' Day, because it only this policy and how we are following it is gonna decide the next few decades where we all will head up, what our students will do, how much we will contribute towards the building the nation, towards the growth of the nation. Because remember, we all know that the education system and what the final outcomes we are getting, that decides the development of a country. So that was about this education policy a little bit. And to begin with, national education policy has several parts: school education, higher education, and some special focus areas. So we have to discuss, and we are dealing, being a university in higher education. So there are 3-4 main features which I will discuss today, which are directly related to us. And these features are quality universities and colleges. So that is something, the job of the government, the job of the stakeholders, to make the university and colleges quality as far as infrastructure point of view. I'm talking about infrastructure point of view. But what about what we are doing in them? That is our responsibility. That is the responsibility of different brands and different umbrellas who are, excelling ahead this education, either by the name of HEIs, higher education institution, or by the name of universities. So in this, there is a point number 11, that the new education policy says and advocates a lot that moving towards a holistic and multidisciplinary education. So means the education need to be multidisciplinary and need to be holistic in nature. And now comes the Jayoti Vidyapeeth Women's University, Jaipur. And our university, not only now, but from last several years, we are having a sense of holistic education. We are a university which is multidisciplinary in education. And holistic education means what? We all know that holistic education means is an all-round development of the student, along with the education, along with the core curriculum. The student must attain some other qualities in that too. And we have to develop these qualities among the students. And how these qualities will be developed? These qualities will be developed by engaging the students in different activities, by running the various extracurricular activities, add-on courses, social activities, and community related activities, and in an integrated manner. So if we will do such type of education, that will lead to the overall development of the student, and it will be holistic in nature, in which emotion is also included, in which social life is also included, in which art, humanities, languages, sciences, social sciences, professional, technical, all are included. And there is a direct relation. You can see here what is the best feature of Jayoti Vidyapeeth Women's University is nation building, NVCD, certified graduates, nation building through community development. All of our graduate students, they are engaged in different activities of community development, and that's what the national education policy says. What they are doing, it is written here clearly. I have gone through this document in depth, and it is written here very clearly that what you are doing, you need to take that to the community. There must be reflections in your community of the education you are providing to the student, and that is being done here. And various students get involved in the various activities. First is community development. Then it is written here that behavior and ethics. How would you inculcate the habit of ethics among the student? For that, we already have my behavior and ethics. How would you inculcate the habit of taking care of others in the student? We have a program for that. Self-defense and help aid. Help aid is like help others. If you are finding somebody in trouble, go spare few minutes and help. So that's we have here, and I will come, more and more towards other, programs also related to core curriculum, which the national education policy advocates. So we do that. We self-defense, help yourself. We inculcating the habit of environment. It is written here that the student must be told about the environment. Yes, we do tell them about the environment. Not since now, since last 10 years, university is running environmental studies and disaster management course which the student goes through, and it is compulsory for all to go through it, so that the student can be aware about the environmental protection and about the managing the disasters and all. So those are the points, and they do come towards the holistic education, towards the overall development of the students. So that was one point I highlighted. And another is here it says multidisciplinary education. So our university is multidisciplinary in science. We have all the programs in place in today's date, except medical programs, MBBS and all. So it is a multidisciplinary, and then we have integrative approach. Our various programs, various disciplines, they do work in an integrated manner. That is written here, that integration is required for the betterment of the society. What is the motive? Motive is here to take more and more out of this work which we do. We come, and the students studying in the class, where is that being reflected? That this policy advocates actually. If you see the, the bottom line of this policy, that's what it says, and we are doing it very successfully, not only now, but from last several years. It says that there must be flexibility in the curriculum. Yes, there must be flexibility in the curriculum, and we also have this flexibility in the curriculum, and emphasis on what? On communication, emphasis on discussion, emphasis on debates, research and opportunities for cross-disciplinary and interdisciplinary teaching. We all have this. You see, we organize group discussions, we organize seminars, conferences, symposia, and if we talk about the research, we start inculcating the habit of research in our student very right from the second year, and I should say from first year. We do organize conferences every year here, the academic conferences, the conferences related to our disciplines, and our students, second year student, go and present the papers, and third year and fourth year student, they with the help of their mentor, the list is long, it may take me whole day if I keep on telling. We have mentorship program in place, and those mentors tell those students about the research paper writing, and the students are involved in that second year onwards, third year, final year, and first year student just watch that process. Now someone can ask, how you can involve a student in first year in research paper? Absolutely, they will see and watch. They will watch how the paper, at least they will understand what the research paper is, how it is written, how it is being presented, how their seniors are going on the dash and speaking, and how they are, facing the questions, and how they are answering, how they are presenting. Those were the days when the presentation was taught in final year. Nowadays, it started right, from the first year, and Jayoti Vidyapeeth especially involves the students. So we have that in place. I'm saying here that most of the features of this policy we have in place in our university, and it is a good umbrella. I'm not, just boasting about myself, but this is the hard fact. And and opportunities are there for multidisciplinary, interdisciplinary thinking. And the example is that here in this our university, you all know, and our students know, and our teachers know, that if I talk about two faculties, Faculty of Agriculture and Faculty of Biological Science, they do work sometime neck to neck in one or two projects in last years. Because a medicinal plant, it is the part of, Ayurveda also, it is a part of agriculture faculty also. Medicinal plant cultivation and then processing, food and technologies here. So that is one example, making the product out of that. Similarly, several, integrative studies are there. Same is the case is that among agriculture and biotechnology, both are going neck to neck. So that's how the things are going on. And this integration is already also there. Now, if we talk about, we tell about the climate change. Yes, we tell about the pollution, waste management. Now, you talk about the waste management. We have been awarded, the awards in the waste management, and the university has waste management program very well in place. We use our mass waste, we use our garden waste, we make compost out of that, we make vermicompost, we have biogas plant, and our waste is fully used. Even the clothes donated by student and staff, that is also used in making the cloth bag, and we have startups in place for this, and bring a empty pot and carry a pot with the plant. We have that. So the all comes under waste management. We are doing waste management from last several years, intensively from last 3-4 years, 5 years, and it is written here in point number 11.8 about this, that it should be taught to the students. So we are on the top of this. Waste management is here, and sanitation is very well. Without sanitation, nothing is possible, and we are, using some natural sanitation techniques here. We are recycling our water. That again come into waste management, and rainwater harvesting and all that, and conserving of the resources. So biodiversity, forest and wildlife conservation. We are moving to this wildlife conservation and forestry and all that. The university recently has taken up a project of developing your barren land with the same water and climate. I will speak on that when I will come to the local. So that will be I'm saving that for discussion in local resources. This yes, a higher education policy is talking about local also, and value-based education, and so that is something which is the bottom line of this this education policy, and that is very much in place. We are trying our students to make them good human beings, because our students, they goes in nearby community, and they go on regular basis, and they do and get in touch with the community. They bring the problems from the community, and we solve them, and they make the solution and go back to the community again. And so it is creating a sense of humanity in them. It is creating an ethics. In ethics, we tell them what is wrong, what is right. Don't do copying. Don't steal somebody's material. Don't our teachers fraternity, all the teachers, all the other involved. They do keep and monitor the behavior and ethics of the students, and slowly what happened, the student become used to all this. So we are doing that too. Most of the things written here are already in place in our university. Now if you talk, it says in point 11.9, I'm telling it paragraph by paragraph. 11.9, it says that there must be entry-exit facility. Yes, in our vocational courses, if you talk, we have entry-exit facility. If you do 1 year, you will get a certificate after 6 months, 1 year, advanced certificate, and diploma after 2 years, or bachelor program with 3 year or 4 year. We all have that in place. We have value-added courses in place. All right, because and ours is a NAC accredited university also. So all these things are in place in our university. And next, I was talking about the before going to the local, there is one more thing. It says point number 11 is the biggest, is the point which is showing the maximum practical utility what an institution must have to make these students the good to human beings and holistic education and all that. So another thing is here, focusing on research. It says again, because how would you provide a holistic education if you are not focusing on research? अगर आप रिसर्च पे फोकस नहीं कर रहे हैं, if you are not focusing on research and not focusing on innovation and not the research which is sitting in the cells. Whenever I get a chance, to speak, I always say this thing, and I learned this very much from this university, that if you're doing a research, that research must be of some use. There must be some outcomes of that research. It's not like that you are doing that research and you are simply putting that somewhere in a bookshelf, or it is of not any use. I'm not saying that all theoretical research are bad. Yeah, but for how long will we keep on doing this theoretical research? This is the time when in current situation we have to be, our students have to be job provider in their when they complete their degrees, when they complete their program. Because so for that, it is important to do this research and innovation. And it says very clearly here that there must be incubation center. We have an incubation center in our university. Startups, we have startups here, and technology development centers. We develop the technology in our labs, in the labs which are associated with our innovation centers, and we are in patenting also. And industry academic linkages. Do we have them? Yes, we have industry academic linkages. Our students go in the industries for the visit. The industry professional comes here and discuss their practical aspects. Our faculty member also visit the industries as and when required. So all this we have in place. Interdisciplinary research, yes, I already have spoken about the interdisciplinary research, that we do the interdisciplinary research and include the humanities and social science research. Yes, the faculties, the department which are involved in, they do definitely do the research on these. So these all stuff we are doing towards the holistic education, and there is no doubt that most of the criteria which have been mentioned in this higher education policy point number 11, except one or two, most of these are in place in our university, and we are working on them from last 4, 5, 6 years. So that was the one point number 11 towards the holistic education. And now if we talk about another thing, it says about the local, what it talk about the local, that it very clearly says here, it very clearly says that if we are doing something, we need to involve the locals. We need to consider their problem first. We need to involve the local resources. And our, it has been said, our respected Prime Minister also, that vocal for local. So yes, we are. If you see the university in last year itself has started local research resource centers, and when the these local research resource centers were established faculty wise, discipline wise, faculty wise, and the various disciplines are involved in them, and they go and collect the local problems, local challenges, local resources, and they start working on those local resources, local challenges. They bring those problems in the campus, they start working on them, and then find the solution and go back. And involvement of local people, this is very important. And there is a live example of this, I can say, the barren land development, which is being taken up recently by the university, and a barren land is being developed with the local water which is present here in this local climate with the local plants, so that barren land may be cultivable. That is one example. Similarly, in other faculties also, these local stuff is going on, and it is the need of the time. It also says that we need to think about the education of the local people. So university is doing that too. The university is providing scholarships. University is providing subsidies to the local students, so that they can come and take the benefit of the education. And that's what this education policy is saying about the local and local for vocal. So we're doing that too. And now there is one point is about the optional learning environment and support for the student. So learning environment, if we talk, all of you know, the teachers knows and the student knows that we have a learning program in place, isn't it? Yes. When the students are, all the students in our university, they are categorized into slow learners, average learners, advanced learners, and we provide them help, and we provide them counseling also. So that is also in place. And the idea behind them that this, learning, improving the learning levels by various techniques is to provide more and more knowledge to the student. So whatever is their regions that they are not picking up on the studies, that is taken up and resolved, and learning is enhanced. And we use several learning techniques also. Learning by doing, experiential learning, learning by sharing, learning by other methods, and that all is currently being done in this university, in this campus. And it says clearly, our system of medicines, yoga, art, music, history, culture, we all have this. Yoga, our student, you all know, isn't it? आप सबको पता है कि we are morning yoga classes and meditation classes are being organized. Students wake up early in the morning, they do this yoga, live sessions are being conducted online. So we are doing yoga also. We engage socially our student. Quality residential facilities are available. It's the most safe campus and the biggest, which is also a mobile-free campus. Because of mobile-free, since this campus is mobile-free, so the students are more human interactive. Most students ज़्यादा human interactive हैं. They have the time to think. They have the time to discuss rather than being all the time to be on the mobile. So that is something. And goal clarity. It is very important that the student must know their goal also. So for that we have mentorship program in place. And if we talk further, then the global quality standards, yes, for the global quality standards, we do maintain, we do, have a curriculum is like that, need-based curriculum, and the curriculum changes are also done. It was saying about the flexible curriculum in point number 11, so that is also being done. And so that's all is being done. Internationalization is done because now everything is global. I am speaking here, and might be who is hearing it, you don't know. So now we are going globally. We were going globally previously, but now we are going globally more vigorously. So we are matching our standards to the global standard also. So that what it says, and we're doing that. So the idea here is that we have a very good platform, a very good umbrella. Most of these policies are in place, and we are working on this, and we're gonna definitely rock. And our student must also understand this thing very clearly, that there is no replacement of hard work. All these things comes in the hard work, and hard work is very important from both sides, from teacher as well as from the student. Everyone has their role to play. So that was about this point number 12, which I told of this national education policy. And motivated, energized, and capable faculty. Yes, we have this also. Our faculty members, they do, are always updated. They have all the resources. IT resources are available for them. Smart classes are available for them. Online connection facilities available for them. They are very well trained. They update their knowledge. Faculty development programs. They do write research papers, and they are always and in touch with the latest as far as their disciplines are concerned, as far as their specialization is concerned. And so that is also here. So most of the stuff is available, most of the thing is available. If I am missing anything, I have other colleagues also, they may throw light on them by telling. Then it says other key areas of focus. Professional education, it says one thing, the education must be professional. And what it says that all the discipline, I will talk about our discipline today, agriculture education and engineering education, because in our faculty we have both agriculture as well as engineering, food and biotechnology, and agriculture and BSc agriculture and BSc agriculture plus MBA program are here. So it says that we are better to provide good skilled education, good skills, soft skills, and innovative research, market-based extension linked to technologies and practices. So we all doing it here. And how we are doing all this, when all this will happen? This will all happen automatically if I am focusing that the outcome of any of the, even I'm taking a small project, even I'm taking a big research project, I'm taking a funded project, I'm taking a self-funded project, I have to think about the outcomes, कि इसके outcomes क्या होंगे, किसके काम आएगी. अगर हम बिना ये सोचे समझे करते चले जाएंगे, तो वो उसका there is no use of that. You will be called professional if you are doing something which is maybe of the use of society, which has end. मैं उसमें एक word use करता हूँ. Your end clients, your end consumers कौन है? कौन उसको लेके जाएगा? Suppose you have written 300 pages, and if nobody, there's no customer for that, those days have gone now. किसके काम आएंगे वो? Who will understand them? But if you are making 10 page, if you are writing 10 page and you are making a product which is of the use of society, I think that will be more effective and you will be called professional. And BSc Agriculture Honors has been announced a professional program, and agriculture universities, there are so many agriculture universities, they are also being emphasized now to be multidisciplinary. They are saying add this, agriculture with other programs like BSc Agriculture plus MBA is one example. We are already doing that. We already have that program in place, and it is saying here very clearly. It is saying that whatever we are doing, we are doing all right. It is saying here, take your agriculture education to the local community. Your agriculture education, your agriculture practices, your food practices, your biotechnological practices, they must affect the local community. It is clearly writing here, and it must benefit the society directly or indirectly. And so for that, government is advocating this policy is advocating of setting up agriculture technology parks. We already started our village development center, where we are taking the small technologies with which farmers are not aware. I talk about a very simple point. The organic farming farmers are not aware. Cultivation of medicinal plant farmers are not aware. Processing of medicinal plant farmers are not aware. We're taking such type of things. Use of vermi compost. सब जानते हैं कि एचपी की खाद कहाँ मिलेगी, वर्मी कंपोस्ट कहाँ है, बट कैसे बनाया जाएगा? क्यों नहीं बना सकते? बना सकते हैं. So we are taking such type of things to the farmers. And in the beginning, there is always a resistance. And we started, I'm not saying agriculture technology park, but yes, a village development center, which may be a small form of this. And later on, those can be converted in bigger centers and all that. So we are promoting the technology, what we have here, what we are doing here. And that is the emphasis and bottom line of point number 20, professional education. And that's why this BSc Agriculture Honors has been announced a professional education, course. So I'm just, so that was it. And similarly it says about the engineering also. I already told that closure, it says that in engineering closure collaborations between industry. Yes, if we talk about our faculty of Agriculture and Veterinary Science in food and biotechnology, we have collaborations. We have collaborations with the industries. We have collaboration with food industries, with biotechnological industries. And a student goes there and they do get exposure, and we are picking up, we do provide corporate trainings also, and we are picking up in very near future of, increasing this more and more, so that we can be more, we can be more effective in this industry and academic collaborations. So that was it about the main highlights, and I am saying it can take whole day if you kept on speaking. So these were the few highlights of National Education Policy, NEP 2020, point number 11, point number 12, point number 20, and we have most of the things in place. The thing is that, my dear students and my colleagues, that we have to be hard on us. We have to be कठोर होना पड़ेगा हम अपने आप के साथ कि इन चीजों को we have to be just keep on pushing these things, because these things we are already having place, and now NEP came in 2020 and that is doing the same thing, and community development, self defense, health aid, environmental science, all these things, incubation center, innovation center, and your industry academia collaborations, and global standardization, flexibility in curriculum. You talk, but we don't have. We have everything, almost. So and whatever. So that's it. So along with this, I think I have spoken enough on these 3 points. So and I highlighted the role of this umbrella, role of our university, and what the university has out of this national education policy. And now the third thing is the research paper conference, because we have to keep on hammering on this. We have to keep on emphasize on this. Since new students are here, old student already here, they know. So now I would like to invite Dr. Khushbu Verma to speak about these conferences which we conduct here, and research paper, however, I have told a little bit. She will tell you. And over to you, Dr. Khushbu Verma. After that, I will announce about the portfolios. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Myself, JV and Dr. Khushbu Verma, and I'm from Food and Biotechnology. Today, here we will discuss and we will introduce about you that how to participate in conferences and how to write research papers. As you, most of you all in graduation programs, so if you are going somewhere else, then okay, fine, you will find out that okay, research papers, that's a big thing. But no, if you are learning from your first stage, like if you are learning that how to write research papers, how to write review papers, how to do research from your basics, then it's okay and it's very easy task. But you have to learn step by step. First of all, I will tell you about research papers. So in your curriculum, you will perform minor projects, major projects, and you will find out a solution for research-based problems. Then you will find out the results and you can make your own data and you can write research paper. You can find out your defense of your results, like you have to read about the previous research also. Then you can simply write out the paper. If I talk about the how to write research papers, so research paper has some subdivisions, like you have to write first of all introduction about your work. Then you have to write material and methods, like which protocol you are following, which practical have you conducted. You have to mention in your research paper. Then you have to go to your results and discussions. In the results section, you have to write that what data you have got, what the results, what the readings you have conducted. So you have to mention each and everything in your research paper. So these are the major portions of your research paper, and you will learn how to write research papers in this manner from your first year. And one more thing also, that you will learn that how to participate in conference, how to give presentations in national level conferences. So we will prepare you all according to that. So this is how you can prepare for research papers and you can prepare yourself for conferences. If I talk about the conferences, so from last 3 years, we are already conducting our conferences at national level, and our old students will share you about their experiences, that how they have learned research papers writing, how they have presented their papers. They have already, in the last year conference, they have already done research papers, they have presented their research papers. So you will learn each and everything, that how to present your work in front of national level committees and national level scientists and senior teachers. So you will learn that how to conduct your research work and how to present your research work. So sir, this is introductory part from my side about research papers and conferences.
Okay. So as I talked about the professionalism and the outcomes of the study, so these are also applied on the student also, that what will be their outcomes of their spending 3 years here, 4 years here, or 5 years here, or 2 years here. So especially for the new students as well as for old student, we have already spoken about the portfolios, and the student already know their portfolio, but still I have with me from agriculture Dr. Swati Bugalia and Dr. Raju Kumawat, who will tell about the is Raju Kumawat madam there? Okay, I'm first calling Dr. Swati Bugalia to speak about this entrepreneurship and corporate portfolio for in short, so that we can emphasize on this Teachers' Day one more time about the engaging our student when they are completing their education. Over to you, Dr.
Sir. Namaste students, this is JV and Dr. Swati Bugalia, and I am an assistant professor in Faculty of Veterinary Science and Agriculture. So as sir said, other than academic co-curricular activities, community development activities, extracurricular activities, we also have the value-added courses like portfolio development. So every student who enroll in the university is given a chance to understand area of interest, career objectives, and long-term dreams at the beginning of their education. So we have three categories of portfolios: corporate portfolio, government portfolio, and entrepreneur portfolio. In entrepreneur portfolio, university help in the enhancing the skill and knowledge required to development and implement a business idea. And the student who dream to be an entrepreneur and want to establish their startups, they can register themselves under this portfolio. And for this, university has three cells like innovation center, incubation center, and startup cells. In incubation center, student provided the required financial, technical, and marketing resources. And in startup cells, the center organizes the business plan, competitions, provides training, and arrange fund for startups. So the agriculture students who are who graduates from here, they can go for some vermicompost production, organic fertilizer production, dry flour business, fertilizer distributions, poultry farming, hydroponic retail store, mushroom farming. They can go for biogas plant and hybrid seed productions. So these are the options in entrepreneurship. And yeah, that's it.
So I have already students, from since orientation and in last week orientation also, I have myself already told you about these portfolios. So these portfolios are backbone of your career. Understand like this. Okay, and we have to, we emphasize a lot on these portfolios. And similarly, in the government portfolio is Raju Kumar, madam, you are here? Or okay, hello. So yeah, we have discussed the government portfolio. I can tell one more time.
Yes, sir.
Yes, you speak about this.
Hello.
Yeah, hello. Jobs.
Yes, sir.
These students will get in government jobs. What type of jobs are available for them in government jobs, or the government jobs which they will do after adopting the government portfolio. I have already spoken, but one more time, because today is a very auspicious day for both for student as well as for teacher. So why not to discuss some bright things for these students as we are discussing from the morning. So over to you, Raju madam, you tell them about the government jobs which they can apply for once their graduation is complete. Over to you.
Namaskar students, I am JVN's Dr. Raju Kumar, Faculty of Agriculture and Veterinary Science. Today's Teachers' Day, so well wishes for Dean Sir, all teaching faculty and member and students. On this occasion, I am going to explain general information about the government portfolio. The government portfolio is the one of the facilities for the activity enhancing the knowledge requirement in the competitive exams and for the job in agriculture sector, in government and public sector. Undertaking the higher education after BSc. So the government portfolio guidelines the students about the application process, exam pattern, schedule of examinations related to the competitive exams. And the government portfolio guidelines about the choosing the appropriate study material for the preparations of the examinations. The opportunity in the government portfolio in agriculture sector in are listed such like WAO, agriculture supervisors, NABARD, lab assistant, and bank IPPS, etc. Thank you.
So that was it. She just told the name of, and during your academic journey, right from first year to second year, third year, our old student knows we will walk you through these steps. And when you will walk through these steps, you will start this reasoning question, logical question, and one more thing. And this is, since we all are here, this is, all the teachers are here, I am here, and the students are here. So when the lecture ends, you will be told about the important competitive questions, the topics which are of prime importance from competitive job competition point of view. So that will be done in this government portfolio, and you are already on the path. Most of you have chosen your portfolios, and so that was about the portfolio. And now further to, if first I am giving the chance to my colleagues if they want to say anything in brief, but they have something to good to motivate the student, to motivate ourselves. So it is their turn for just be brief. So those who are willing, they can turn on their mic and can share. Any of you? Okay. So next is the turn of the students now. So we have our second year, third year, final year old students also here. We have new student also here. And sometimes the things are extempore, and you should have the capability of speaking extempore. Like if somebody is coming to you and saying say few lines, then you should have that art. You should have that much in your mind so that you can say few things. So now our old students, if they have to share, they want to share their experiences, they can share their experiences, the good experiences or whatever. And those who are interested can turn on their mic, can tell their name first, their class, and can share their experiences. Yes. Kirti, you have to say something, or any other student? Those students, the old student who want to share their experience, they are welcome now, and they can share their experience. So Kirti, I think so you share. It's your turn.
Namaste, sir.
Namaste. Push it over here.
Sir, I would like to share my experience. I prepared something. That is, should I start?
Yes, why not? You
Yes,
can
sir.
start.
So, Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwara, Gurur Sakshat, Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Guruve Namah. Means Guru resembles the Trinity, Brahma, Vishnu and Shiva. Guru creates or inculcates knowledge in the minds of the students. Guru helps in keeping up the knowledge, and Guru destroys or gets rid of the ignorance from the student minds. Guru is that Param Brahma who leads us to the path of light, and we vow to that Guru with all our due respect. Namaste and good afternoon to Honorable Chancellor Ma'am, Honorable Advisor Sir, all higher dignitaries, respected faculty members, and my fellow mates. Today, I, Jayoti Kirti, is here in front of you all on this platform for the auspicious occasion of Teachers' Day. At the very beginning, I would like to say thank you to all my respected mentors and teachers. I'm very glad to be here. Huge love and respect to all of you. I take privilege in wishing all mentors and teachers of our university and across the country a very, very happy Teachers' Day. Like as we all know, 5th of September is celebrated as Teachers' Day throughout the country since year 1962 on the birth anniversary of Dr. Sarvapalli Radhakrishnan, the second President of India. The great teachers like Dr. Radhakrishnan and Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam are an inspiration to all of us. Now we have with us our teachers who impacted our life in more than one way, sometimes directly and sometimes indirectly. Like our Honorable Chancellor Ma'am and Advisor Sir geared each one of us, and they helped us to choose the right path and shaped our future. They are the one who turned our dreams into reality. I'm glad to be a part of Jayoti Vidyapeeth Women's University. And of course, my experience with ma'am and sir has always been very good. From the day one, as I took admission, they motivated and encouraged me to face with every situation to become a better person each and every day. Each time interacting with both of them throughout my journey made me more confident and skilled in each and every way. As we all know, the mission of our university is to provide education for community development leading to women empowerment. The first and foremost lesson I learned from sir and ma'am is that not only in my academics but beyond my discipline and curriculum, I have to become an ethically and socially responsible citizen for the community development. Whatever I have learned here throughout, I have to utilize that knowledge and learning for the benefit of community in each and every possible way. Also, I am very thankful to ma'am and sir providing security and care like home. This mobile-free campus made me realize how important human interaction is instead of being surrounded by gadgets. I really feel proud to be here at JVW. Sir and ma'am, both of them are an inspiration for each one of us present here. Choosing the much esteemed JVW was always a right decision, as the core values of life I learned here. Taking admission in this university as a student of food and biotechnology, an amazing and exploring program, I came across learning new things and generating innovative ideas every single day under guidance of our great teachers. This university and set of teachers and mentors here provided every possible facility and activities for my in and out development. This institution and faculties guided me through my professional program as well as my extracurricular activities. Later, always set me on the right path of life. So inherent, this is what I believed and what I thought before joining this campus, and today I am in my final years and sharing this 3 years beautiful journey with all of you. So my dear teachers, you write in black and white, yet you color a life with the brightest hues. My teachers taught me the lessons in photosynthesis, taught me that plants and trees have life in them. They shed their tears when we chop them and smile at you when you nurture them. I also learned my mathematical and statistical skills, but other than that, they built up my confidence to conquer the world. They explained me the causes of chemical reactions and made me understand the practical exposure. From presenting myself in front of the gathering, I learned here during my national and international conferences as well as during Jyoti Utsav and several other events celebrated here. From performing several activities under community development made me understand how to implement curriculum knowledge during human interaction. I got practical as well as industrial exposure and skills here, followed by several fitness and health awareness programs being conducted every day. JV mantra, green, clean and happiness, made me understand to keep my surroundings clean and green and spreading the happiness everywhere. I'm very fortunate having such wonderful teachers and mentors who helped me to transform into a better person. Sitting kilometers away in this lockdown today, I am able to attend each and every class. I gave my exams, each and every small activity mentioned in my curriculum I did as well. As I said, education system has been modified and pandemic has made us learn many more things. So with the constant support and guidance of our mentors, either the higher authorities or faculties, we did not face any kind of difficulty while attending these online sessions. Each and every problem was listened and sorted. This could not have been possible without the support and guidance of Chancellor Ma'am and Advisor Sir. So thank you, Sir and Ma'am. In fact, I would like to say this live session celebrating Teachers' Day virtually is also a new experience for everyone facing the whole world. So my teachers continues to inspire each one of us all through 365 days in classroom or outside. Sometimes many of my teachers taught me for a single trimester or semester, not in the next trimester, but remembering the remnants of the classroom teaching, the personality, the influence of that teacher continued well beyond the classroom. At JVW, I just not learned the classroom knowledge, but I learned beyond that. I learned how information can be utilized in the most creative fashion to channelize experiences to move forward. Last but not the least, teaching is a way of life, not just a profession, and we are blessed to have such amazing teachers and mentors who are always there for grooming us. Dear teachers, each one of you made each one of us to understand how to fight against odds in life, and all the more how to rise up like phoenix bird and live life to the fullest in these days of pandemic fear. We pray for your good health and well-being all through. Thank you so much, and a very happy Teachers Day to all of you.
Okay, thank you, JV and Kirti. for saying sharing your experiences, and I hope for the new students also that they might have understood something from JV and Kirti. So now stopping this a little bit, I am moving now again towards the portfolio, because portfolio is an integral part of your daily life, let me tell you. So now we have food and biotechnology discipline also, and I am inviting Dr. Kirti just to speak about the corporate opportunities available and entrepreneurship opportunities also available in food and biotechnology discipline. So over to you, Dr. Kirti. You are not audible. Hello. Kirti madam, you are not audible.
Am I audible now, sir?
Yes, now you are audible. Yes, please go ahead.
Thank you so much, sir, for giving me the chance and this opportunity. And happy Teachers' Day to you, sir, my colleagues and my students also. It is the supreme art of teacher to awaken joy and creative expressions and knowledge. And our university fulfills all these desires to the children to enhance the overall development of our students. Our university provides them academic exposure, which includes portfolio development also. All students enrolling given a chance to understand area of interest, career, objectives at the very beginning. In corporate portfolio, it is one of the activity for inculcating skills in enhancing knowledge, required performance, a job in private or corporate sector. Students who have an interest in MNCs or other private organizations, they register themselves under this portfolio. We facilitate on-campus recruitments by giving common platform to the students. We provide frame and groom students as per the requirement of the industries, and also provide some practical exposures to the children also. In the very last, मैं यही कहना चाहूंगी हमारी बिटियों को, रुक जाना नहीं तुम कहीं हार के. We all JVians are with you always. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
You tell about some of the opportunities they have in corporate sector, your food students. Because you have corporate portfolio with you, isn't it? Yeah, so throw some light on that.
Okay, sir. There are many MNCs like Britannia, like Rasna Food Products, like Nestle Industries, and many more other industries in which they work as experts, like food scientists, like food scientists, food technologists also in these industries.
And what about nutrition and dietetics? What they can do?
They do jobs in hospitals and in health sectors, in gyms, and many more other health institutes also as dietitians and nutritionists. And they also become a researcher.
Yes, and since it's the time of entrepreneurship, so after completing your MSc Nutrition and Dietetics, you can be a very good dietitian, nutritionist. And let me tell you, this entrepreneurship field is on the top nowadays, because everybody is worried about his or her health. And now when people eat food, they are not really looking towards the food. They are looking towards its nutrition. They are looking towards its calorie. How many calories means they ask. And either they are eating junk or they are eating something which is giving them energy and keeping them healthy. And it is the time of herbal. It is the time of natural. Herbal, natural, local is also added to it. And the day is not far when people will be buying this local produce. And nutritionist and dietitian, they can play a bigger role in advocating that you have to eat corn, but better if you eat local corn. So yes, these are some of the opportunities for nutrition and dietetics student in corporate as well as in entrepreneurship. And government job, there are always opportunities as a research scientist, as the madam said, as a young professional, as a as a good assistant professor, come teach, and researcher. That is one thing. And some of the good corporates like Nestle hires a nutritionist because what they have, popularize their product. They make the food product, and most of the food product are nutritious. And some food products are for the children who they have several lines, and they are always looking for the nutritionist. So that is incorporated. I told you the name of the one company. And there are some of the health chains which hires, and all the hospitals so endless. As you have chosen already your portfolio, biotechnology is also revamping is coming up, and either it's the agriculture biotechnology, it's the food biotechnology, it's the medical biotechnology, pharma biotechnology. In all the biotechnological companies, the biotechnologists are required. Research has a good scope. Funding is available. You can start your own startup. So these are some opportunities for the biotechnology also. So that was a little bit from the students, sharing of experiences. Now, any other student who want to share his experience, her experiences? Students.
Yes, sir. I would like to share my experience.
You are yes,
sir. I am grateful, and I will be always grateful for everything that teachers did for us. Thanks for inspiring hope in us, igniting our imagination, and instilling in us a love of learnings. A very happy Teachers' Day to all my faculties. Namaste. I, Jaiswal, a student of BTech FBT 3rd year. As we gather here today to celebrate the occasion of Teachers' Day, I would like to thank every faculty who has been our guiding force during the lockdown. Teachers' Day is a special day for the appreciation of teachers and may include celebrations to honor them for their special contributions. A student and teacher shares a unique bond. Teacher has told us to dream big in our life. We are so grateful to them. They have encouraged at every step and been our strongest pillar of support. Teacher has been treated next to God in Indian mythology. A teacher is the highest contributor to making us a better person. A teacher is a key person in our life. I would like to share my experience of the previous 2 years. During the visit of NEC, our faculties guided us very well. They taught us how to represent ourselves at the time of conference. Our mentors, teachers, everyone supported us and told us how to write our review paper and how to present it. And during the lockdown and in this pandemic situation, our faculties helped us very well in every manner. At the time of UGC visit, they prepared us how to build up our confidence and interact with others. So I'm very grateful to have such faculties with us because they inspire us, they entertain us. They do everything for us, and I really feel very pleasure to be a part of Jayoti Vidyapeeth family. Thank you.
Thank you, Kehek, for sharing your experiences. Any other student?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Who is there? Samriddhi.
Himani, sir.
Yes, Himani, your turn first. You can speak. Yes.
Namaste, sir. The light of the world, the beacon in the dark, and the hope that give us strength to survive is our teachers. So
first you tell Himani your, excuse me, I am stopping you, Vidya. First you tell your class, what is your class, in which program you are, in which year you are, and then start.
Okay, sir. Myself, JBN Himani Katara from BSc Food Technology 3rd year, Department of Faculty and Agriculture Science. Should I start, sir?
Yes, you can start.
Good afternoon to all the teachers, seniors, juniors, and my dear friends. The light of the world, the beacon in the dark, and the hope that give us strength to survive is our teachers. So happy Teachers Day to all my dear teachers. Today we are here to celebrate Teachers Day, a day kept aside to honor the gifted souls who work every day to make sure that the future is bright for all of us. Every year, 5th of September, we celebrated Teachers Day. It's my honor to talk about our dear teachers on this wonderful occasions. The day is celebrated in the memory of Dr. Sarvapalli Radhakrishnan, who was a teacher par excellence and one of the successful president of the India. Teachers also serve selflessly and help us to reach our aims in all terms. Their contributions is not only limited to colleges, schools, but it extends to society and country. Now, I would like to share my previous year experience in this university as students. There are some tough times to handle, but the individual attention of the teachers has helped me out from the mistakes and learned from my mistakes. Mentors guide us to how to good score in exams. Every year, university conducts the national conference in which our teachers guide us how to write review paper and build confidence in us. My dear teachers, we never forget you in life. Whenever we are thankful and grateful for all your efforts. Thank you and happy Teachers Day once again. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Himani, for your words. Samriddhi, you also give your introduction and be brief what you want to share. Then the turn of the new student turn will also be there if they want to tell their expectations. Yes.
Sister.
There is a voice problem. You are not audible properly, Samriddhi. आपकी आवाज नहीं आ रही है बिटिया.
First, I want to repeat one child and one teacher. Mahla-Jobner. No doubt, the harbinger of change, and one who experiences it can only realize its importance. Today, this Teachers' Day, I want to acknowledge the great contribution of teachers in my life. And also on this occasion of Teachers' Day, I would like thanks to Allah towards Chairperson Ma'am and Advisor Sir, with whose indirect interaction we are at the stage that at this time of such lockdown there is no impact on our studies, and only not on our studies but also curriculum activities. We are also giving our exam just from home on this pandemic. This is only possible by the vision of our Chairperson Ma'am and Advisor Sir. Otherwise, we would have to suffer a loss of huge loss. Not only on this pandemic or lockdown, our Advisor Sir and Chairperson Ma'am always guide us and make hard work easier. No words can truly describe the role of a teacher in a student's life. Why college is considered as a second home? Because our children spend maximum time, waking hours of his life in a college or school with our teachers. A good teacher is like a candle who consumes himself to light the world. I am so much indebted to all my teachers and mentors who continually inspired me to do my best, always helped me to strive the goal. I was able to excel in the world and craved for a nice myself. That a motherly love, fatherly care and brotherly help and sisterly assist only my almighty teacher could provide me in a formative years. How much I owe to you, my dear teachers. And this is all my experience and goodness for my teachers. Thank you, sir.
Thank you for your words, Samriddhi. Now it is the turn of new students who have joined us, the new JVNs. I always say, if they have some expectation, they can also share. उनकी क्या-क्या expectations हैं? क्या वो what they expect from Jayoti Vidyapeeth Women's University now? It is their own university. Any new students? Surbhi, Anamika, Khushbu.
Namaste everyone.
खुश रहो बिटिया.
A very happy Teachers' Day to all.
what can I say is, because of network issue, I might be mistaken. But sir, what I think is, like how once Stephen Hawking said that if Aryabhat could not have discovered zero, there would not be any kind of discoveries and theories.
Right.
In the same way, God has created teachers. That's why we all students are here, and we are helping human being and every species and everyone to develop. So thank you so much, sir. You all have helped us a lot.
Thank you. And your expectations, where you want to see yourself after 4 years doing this, after completing this BSc Agriculture professional course?
So surely in all your kind of teachers' guidance, I will be on a very good stage and all.
Good.
Thank
Good.
you.
You are courageous. Thank you. So again, I am asking that if somebody, someone wants to say something, the house is open. This platform is open, and you can say. If you are any of my colleague. Okay, then now it is the time to say some thank you words. And first of all, a big thank you and to Honorable Chairperson Ma'am and Honorable Advisor Sir, who gave all of us this platform, this umbrella, which is full with the qualities and which is giving us a chance to work. And thank you very much. Honorable Chairperson Ma'am and Honorable Advisor Sir, and thank you to all of my colleagues who who are present here, and the most thank you to all the JV students, our old student and our new student who are present here. Thank you very much, and that's how this Teachers' Day celebration in which we discussed national education policy, student experiences, their shares, portfolios, and all that. So thank you again. Thank you very much. Namaste.